Dental care is so expensive, and it can be so hard to find those resources if you don't know where to look. Now, the good news is we have found a ton of resources that can help you with your dental care costs, and we're going to go over all of them today. We're going to be talking about the best places to find low cost or even free dental care in your area, as well as which government programs might cover you, how to apply for those, and so on. But as usual, these programs do vary by state in some cases, so you'll need to make sure to check with your local office for those details. We're going to start this video by talking about the government programs, and there's a good reason for that, because even though we found a ton of grants and different charities and different things that may be able to assist you, the government programs are going to be the ones that can offer you more ongoing support. And over the years, I found that somebody who needs help with dental health services may need one-off emergency care, but if you can get that ongoing support, it's even better because then you'll have your needs taken care of long term. So that's why I'm going to start with this today. So first up, if you are eligible for Medicaid or CHIP being the Children's Health Insurance Program, you absolutely should apply for those. Children on Medicaid or CHIP do get dental care provided. The federal government requires states to provide several different types of dental services, including relief of pain and infections, restoration of teeth, maintenance of dental health, and so on for children. Now, adult coverage does happen in some states. It's not available in all states, though. There's no federally mandated minimum requirements for adults like there is for kids. So you'll need to call your state's Medicaid office or check their website to see exactly what's covered for adults. Now, if you're eligible for Medicare, you should know that original Medicare usually does not cover routine dental, except in limited medical situations where maybe that dental care is needed for another medical condition that you have. However, some Medicare Advantage plans do cover dental. So you'll need to call your plan to confirm, what coverages you have, what the limits are, what dentists you can see, and so on. So another option, if you're not eligible for those services, is federally qualified health centers. These offer dental services on a sliding scale fee based on your income. They typically serve patients with or without insurance, and often they will not turn you away even if you can't afford to pay. You can search using your zip code on the federal Find a Health Center tool. You can see the link there on screen. Strongly encourage you to go check that out if you're in need of dental services. Now, of course, there are other government programs that can help with dental care as well. VA Dental does cover certain veterans based on their eligibility category and so on. It is very limited. I saw that something like 82% of veterans are not eligible for dental care, but if you are, it can make a big difference. Indian Health Service and urban Indian programs may be able to provide dental care for eligible community members as well. And of course, you can always call your county and city health departments because they often run low-cost clinics or at least maintain referral lists of any low-cost clinics that may be available in your area. Now, if you haven't seen anything that helps you yet, please don't be discouraged because, like I said, we have found a bunch of different grants and free dental days and different resources that are available to help you. So we're going to continue diving into that now. I just wanted to go through the government programs first because these tend to be more one-off type supports. So Dental Lifeline Network is fantastic. They provide dental care resources to seniors over the age of 65, people who are permanently disabled, or those who need medically necessary dental care, as long as you can't afford that dental care on your own. Now, they do not do implants, sedation, cosmetic dentistry, or other complex treatment plans. This is more of a basic care because they're trying to stretch those funds that they have as far as possible. If you're interested, you can dentallifeline.org, but you absolutely need to know that this is a once in a lifetime benefit. Once you get help from Dental Lifeline Network, you can never apply again. So just be aware of that as you're considering moving forward. In fact, you may want to consider getting help from one of these other resources if that's an option, and then turning to Dental Lifeline if you can't get help anywhere else. So Missions of Mercy, these are clinics that provide free oral health care to anyone who attends. The events typically span 2 days, and each event typically serves about 1,600 patients. The guidelines for attendance and who is eligible and so on are going to vary by clinic. So you'll need to go to their website and visit the event page or contact the event organizer for all the specific details. To view upcoming Mission of Mercy clinics, you go to the America's Dentist Care Foundation or ADCF website. You can see the link there on screen. We've got a little screenshot here so you can see what it looks like. And then you just pick the event that's closest to you and go from there. Now, along similar lines, Remote Area Medical Volunteers is another organization that provides free dental care at these kind of pop-up clinics that just happen in communities in different places. In addition to dental, they also offer vision and medical care, which is kind of cool. Lines for this service can get very long, though, so make sure that you arrive early, bring water, snacks, any necessary medications. Be prepared to stay for a while, but if you are able to get into one, it can offer you that free dental care. Clinics do appear to be more common for this service, more on the East Coast. At least right now, that may change throughout the year. I know they're constantly adding, different events and things, but you can check their website for more information about when and where those clinics are happening. Another great resource is Free Dentistry Days. This is a national effort where participating dentists can offer free dental services on special event days. They register them on this website, makes it really easy to find when those are happening. You can show up to participating office on the event day and just go from there. If you go to their website, which you can see is on screen in red, then you just click the Find Event tool, enter your zip code, and it'll bring up anything that's available in your area. Smiles for Everyone is a service of Smile Brands. They offer free dental services at their Day of Giving events. Now, they also offer two other forms of assistance that I want to bring to your attention. A lot of times, if you go to a Day of Giving event and you need more intense care than they can provide, like maybe a root canal, then you may be invited to receive free services through their Smile Makeover program. They also have another program called Implanting Inspiration, which offers free dental implants to those who need them. Of course, the demand for this program is very high, but it is the only real free dental implant program I have been able to locate. Give Kids a Smile is another program that provides free dental care for kids. They usually celebrate Give Kids a Smile Day on the first Friday in February, and then those events usually happen all February long at different locations. However, technically those events can be held at any time throughout the year, so it may vary depending on where you're located. These events are hard to track down because there's no central website that kind of lists them all. So I would recommend going to the link that you see on screen, looking at the past events and who participated in them, and then following those organizations on social media so that if they announce another one, you'll know about it ahead of time. You can also search Give Kids a Smile and your city name in Google News. That should help alert you if there's anything coming up. Another great program is Give Veterans a Smile, but this one is very, very new. It only launched last year. So there's not a lot of information out about how it works. But basically, this organization is encouraging local dentists to offer free dental care for veterans because, like I said, 82% of veterans are not eligible for VA dental. You can contact your local dentist to see if they participate in this program. If you find out that they do, I would ask that you let us know so that we can start compiling that list since it doesn't appear to be available anywhere. Another great program is Gifted Smiles by the AAO Foundation. This program provides orthodontic treatment. So we're talking about braces and aligners, not necessarily routine dental cleanings, fillings, standard dental care. To qualify for this, your child must be age 18 or under, have overall good oral hygiene, and no prior orthodontal treatment. Your family income also has to be less than 200% of the federal poverty level. Now, they do require that families contribute a $200 administration fee, but other than that, the braces and all of that should be covered for you. You can learn more on that website if you're interested. A similar program is Smiles Change Lives. They also offer donated braces. In order to be eligible, your child must be between 7 and 18 years old. They must have good oral hygiene, no unfilled cavities, and they need to have a moderate to severe need for braces. They also have to meet financial guidelines, which apparently vary depending on where you're located. And there are some steeper fees attached to this too. You have to pay a non-refundable $30 application fee. And if you're selected, you have to contribute $650 toward the cost of care. That being said, I've had a kid who needed braces before and it cost a lot more than that. So that is still a really good deal if it's something that you're eligible for and interested in. Now, if none of this is working for you so far, dental schools and hygiene programs are still great resources. They often offer services at a very reduced rate. Those services are usually provided by supervised students. So yes, a student is doing the work, but a more experienced person is overseeing that work as they do it. Appointments can take longer because of that oversight, but the cost is usually going to be a lot lower than it would be in a private dental office. So feel free to call your local dental school and ask about those services. There are dental schools all over the place that offer that. There are also some other ways that you can find dental help, such as calling 211 to ask about free clinics, pop up events, local assistance, discounted dental clinics in your area, that sort of a thing. You can also check your state's dental association's website for charity programs or discounted clinic lists. And like I said before, you can contact your county health department because often they'll know where you can go. And you can also contact faith based nonprofits and community action agencies because a lot of times they'll know about programs that can help with urgent needs as well. Now, if you've gotten this far and you're still not sure about getting help, I would encourage you to go watch this other video that we did about how to get low income grants, because there may be resources in that video that may be able to help you with your dental costs or with offsetting other costs so that it can free up more of your money to pay for your dental care. So make sure you go check that out. I will be back soon with more ways that you can save money and get free stuff. I'll see you there.